Hello, it's me Zohaib. I hope you're doing good. Today I'm going to use the data analysis ToolPak which comes in Excel by default. I'm going to explore the couple of tools which are available in the data analysis ToolPak. You can access this ToolPak under the data tab. Here you can find the data analysis ToolPak. If it isn't available here, you can go to File, go to Options, go to Add-ins, Excel Add-ins. You just have to tick mark this analysis ToolPak, and then you can find, it will be available here. Now let me just briefly explain the data I have with me here. I have the list of the houses for which I have the price of that house. I have the lot size, I have the number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, and number of stories. First of all, I would like to see the correlation between the price and each of these parameters. For that, I'm going to use the correlation tool in this data analysis ToolPak. Here are the list of the tools available in this ToolPak. Let's click on the correlation. For the correlation, I will provide the input for this data. As I've chosen the first row, so I'm going to tick mark these labels in the first row. I'm going to output this tool in the new sheet. So here you get the output. In the column B, you get the correlation between the price and each of these four parameters. Before looking into the data, I just want to briefly explain the correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient varies from -1 to +1, and if the values of the correlation coefficient is between the -1 to 0.5 or 0.5 to 1, that it means that it is highly correlated. If the value is between -0.5 to -0.3 or 0.3 to 0.5, it means it's moderately correlated. Otherwise, it is poorly correlated. Now let's go back to and see the output. Here we can see the correlation coefficient for the lot size and bathroom number of bathrooms is greater than 0.5. It means that it means that lot size and bathroom highly define the price of the house. Now let's just explore another tool. Now I'm going to go for the regression tool. For the regression tool, you have to provide the input of two types. The Y range is the dependent range. In our case, the dependent value is the price, and the X range is the independent range. For us, it is the four values of the lot size, bedrooms, bathrooms, and stories. I'm gonna click on the labels, and okay, here I got the output of this regression tool. Here is the value of the R square, which tells us that the 50% of the changes in the price can be explained by these four parameters. And now I'm going to look into the significance of this tool for this data, and here we can find that the value of this significance is really less than 0.01, which explains that we have which tells us that we have more than 99% confidence in this output. Now let's just look into the p-values of these four parameters. We can see that the values for the lot size and bathrooms and stories is a lot less than 0.01, which means that we can confidently say that we can say that it affect the values of the housing prices. Now let's go to the coefficients. Here are the coefficients, and the intercept value is the value where the best fit line crosses the y-axis. These are the impact of each of these parameters. If we increase the lot size by 1 unit, it will increase the price of the house by €5. If we increase the number of bathrooms by 1 unit, it means from 2 to 3, it will increase the price of the house by €17,000. Now let me explain you the regression equation. Let's copy paste this data here. here is the regression equation, where the constant is this intercept, and C1 is the coefficient for the first parameter, and the x1 is the value of the first parameter, and C2 is the coefficient for the second parameter, and so on and so on. So here I have chosen by randomly the lot size, bedroom and bathroom and stories, and I find the price of the data of the house. This equation can help you find approximately the price of the house based on these 4 parameters. Now if we change the number of the bathrooms like 2 to 3, it changed the price of the house by approximately 17,000 as explained by the data. Now let's just see another tool for which we can explore. Go to data analysis and go to descriptive statistics. Yep. We click input the data here, and we mark labels in the first row, obviously. Click OK. Okay, I'm sorry, we have to check mark this as well. So click OK. Here we got the statistic for the each of the column. For the price, like I have the average price of the house is 68,000, and the minimum value is 25,000, maximum value is 19,000. Number of houses available at this thing. So you can find the descriptive statistics of each of this column and use it as you like. Now we go back to the main sheet, and there is a tool for the histogram, but I'm not going to use it. You have to provide the ranges by yourself, so I'm gonna make a manual histogram. I'm not gonna use the histogram for the data analysis tool. If you want to find the number of houses in each price range, so you can make the ranges by clicking on the groups, and these are the by default ranges. You can go with them, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna make I will uncheck this range, we don't need that. So I'm gonna make the pivot chart out of it. Here you can see you have the histogram for now. You can add the data labels here. You can delete that. You know that it is the frequency of the houses. You can add the labels here, access titles here. All these things can help you make a comprehensive report of your data and get the valuable insight in your data. That's all for me. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.